Malaga is one of Spain's most underrated city breaks, but with just 48 hours, knowing where to go makes all the difference. In this guide, I'll take you through the perfect 2-day itinerary, from historic architecture and hilltop views to beautiful beaches, amazing food, and a few hidden gems along the way. Whether it is your first time or a return trip, this itinerary will help you experience the very best of Malaga in just 2 days. Let's get started. Hello travelers and welcome back to the channel. Today we are in Malaga, the heart of the Costa del Sol, and honestly one of the most beautiful and underrated cities in Spain. I've been living here for the last 5 years, so trust me when I say I know the real Malaga. And in this video I'm taking you beyond the typical tourist spots. From incredible food and hidden gems to the absolute best things to do in the Costa del Sol. Whether you're planning a trip to Spain or just dreaming of Mediterranean sunshine, this video is going to make you want to book your trip immediately. So grab your sunglasses, hit those like and subscribe buttons, and let's explore the magic of Malaga. We're starting our day at Atarazanas Market, a 19th century market where locals shop for fresh products, meats and seafood. Great for a light breakfast, a mid-morning snack, or just to soak in the local culture. As you wander through the market, you will find stalls piled high with colorful fruit, cured hams, local cheeses, olive and some of the freshest seafood in the city. It is the perfect place to sample authentic Andalusian flavors and experience Malaga like a local. If you're feeling hungry, grab a coffee and a freshly made toast or stop at one of the tapas bars for a quick bite before continuing your day. Even if you're not planning to eat, the atmosphere alone makes Atarazanas Market well worth the visit. Our next stop is the majestic Málaga Cathedral, known locally as La Manquita, a stunning masterpiece of Renaissance architecture and one of the most iconic landmarks in Malaga. Construction of the cathedral began in the early 16th century on the site of a former mosque, following the Christian reconquest of the city. Although work continued for more than 250 years, it was never fully completed. That's why locals affectionately call it La Manquita, meaning the warm-armed lady, because its second bell tower was never built. Step inside and you will be greeted by soaring vaulted ceilings, beautifully carved choir stalls, intricate chapels, and impressive stained glass windows that fill the space with natural light. Every corner showcases the craftsmanship and artistic detail that make this one of Spain's finest Renaissance cathedrals. For one of the best views of the city, take the rooftop tour. From the top, you will enjoy panoramic views over Malaga's historic center, the port, and the Mediterranean Sea. Whether you choose to admire its impressive facade from the square or explore the interiors on the rooftop, Málaga Cathedral is an essential stop on any visit. Our next stop is the incredible Alcazaba of Málaga, a stunning Moorish fortress overlooking the city and one of the best places in Malaga to experience the city's Islamic history and panoramic views. Built in the 11th century, the Alcazaba served both as a royal palace and a military fortress during Muslim rule in southern Spain. Its strategic hilltop location made it one of the city's most important defensive structures, and today it is one of the best preserved Moorish fortresses in the country. As you explore the complex, you will wander through peaceful courtyards, beautifully landscaped gardens, elegant archways, and intricate Islamic architecture. Along the way, you will find plenty of viewpoints overlooking Malaga's old town, the port, and the Mediterranean Sea, making it just as rewarding for the scenery as it is for the history. At the very top, you will be treated to some of the best panoramic views of the city. If you have time, you can also continue up the hill to the nearby Gibraltar Castle for even more spectacular views. Whether you're interested in history, architecture, or photography, the Alcazaba is an absolute must visit and one of Malaga's true highlights. Just below the Alcazaba, you will find the ancient Roman theater of Malaga, the city's oldest monument, dating all the way back to the 1st century BC during the Roman Empire. Hidden beneath the city for centuries, the theater was only rediscovered in 1951 during construction work. Today, you can walk around the remarkably well-preserved ruins and imagine what performances once took place here nearly 2,000 years ago. Best of all, it is completely free to visit and makes the perfect stop before continuing your journey through Malaga's fascinating history. Now it's time for a well-earned mini break at El Pimpi, the city's most iconic bodega, and recharge with a refreshing drink before continuing our adventure. Located right at the entrance to Malaga's enchanting Old Town, it is the perfect starting point for exploring the maze of narrow streets, hidden plazas, and vibrant corners that make the historic center so unforgettable. It has been a hectic morning, so we're definitely ready for lunch, and we're headed to Entre Muros, a modern Andalusian restaurant tucked away in the old quarters with a menu that is creative, locally inspired, and full of fresh Mediterranean flavors. After a busy morning exploring Malaga, we were definitely ready to slow down and enjoy a great lunch, and Entre Muros turned out to be the perfect choice. Before the food even arrived, there was something incredible to discover. Parts of the restaurant have glass flooring, allowing you to look down our archaeological Roman and Moorish remains beneath your feet, making the dining experience feel like you were enjoying a meal right above centuries of the city's past. We started with the steak tartare, which was beautifully seasoned and incredibly fresh. Then came the ajo blanco de mango, a refreshing twist on the traditional Andalusian cold almond soup with the sweetness of mango, adding a perfect balance to the creamy nutty flavors. For our main, we couldn't resist the amberjack. Beautifully cooked, it was served alongside rustic Andalusian potatoes and crispy pancetta, creating a dish that was both comforting and full of Mediterranean flavor. One of the highlights of our visit came after the meal, when our waiter kindly offered to arrange a private tour of the archaeological remains beneath the restaurant. Walking alongside the ancient walls gave us an even greater appreciation for Malaga's incredible history. If you're looking for a memorable lunch in Malaga that's about more than just great food, Entre Muros is definitely one to add to your list. After that incredible lunch, we're going to slow things down a bit and just wander through the streets of Malaga's Old Town. This is honestly one of the best ways to experience the city. See colorful buildings, hidden plazas, local shops, and so many beautiful little streets around every corner. One of the things we love most about Malaga is that some of the best moments come from simply wondering where the streets take you. As you explore, you'll stumble upon charming squares filled with orange trees, century-old churches, vibrant street art, and inviting cafes where locals gather over coffee or a late afternoon drink. Every corner seems to reveal another beautiful facade, tucked away courtyard, or hidden boutiques selling handmade ceramics, leather goods, or local delicacies. The old town has such a relaxed, welcoming atmosphere. It is lively without feeling overwhelming, and there is always something happening, so don't rush. Put the map away. Take your time and let yourself get a little lost. In Malaga, that's often when you discover the city's most memorable moments. No visit to Malaga is complete without a stroll down Calle Larios. This elegant pedestrian street is the heart of the city, lined with beautiful architecture, stylish boutiques, cafes, and lively terraces. Whether you're shopping, grabbing a coffee, or simply people watching, it is the perfect place to soak up Malaga's vibrant atmosphere. Next, we're visiting the beautiful museum Carmen Thyssen, one of the best art museums in the city and home to an incredible collection of Spanish and Andalusian paintings. Housed inside a beautifully restored 16th century palace, the museum is just as impressive as the artwork it contains. As you make your way through the galleries, you will discover an outstanding collection of 19th century Spanish paintings with a particular focus on Andalusian artists and scenes that capture everyday life across southern Spain. One of the things we enjoyed most was seeing how these paintings tell the story of the region. They offer a fascinating glimpse into Andalusia's culture, history, and way of life. The museum itself has a calm, intimate atmosphere, making it easy to slow down and appreciate that incredible detail and craftsmanship of each piece. It is the perfect cultural stop to balance a day of sightseeing and another reminder that Malaga isn't just a beautiful coastal city. It is also one of Spain's great artistic destinations. We have packed a lot into today's already, so we're going to take a little break, freshen up, and we'll see you later for drinks and dinner. We started our afternoon grabbing beers at La Fábrica, a great place to meet locals, have some fun, and enjoy a great beer. La Fábrica is one of Malaga's best-known craft breweries. This is the perfect place to unwind after a busy day, with a great selection of house-brewed beers ranging from crisp lagers to hoppy IPAs. The lively atmosphere, industrial-style interior, and a spacious outdoor terrace make it a popular spot with both locals and visitors. Whether you are a craft beer fan or just looking for a refreshing drink, it is an excellent place to kick off the evening. After a full day of exploring the city, we're headed to La Cocina de Christine for dinner. This place has built a great reputation for fresh ingredients, beautifully presented dishes, and a super intimate atmosphere, so we're all in for a treat. Christine's kitchen has a warm, intimate atmosphere that immediately makes you feel at home. The focus here is on fresh seasonal ingredients with dishes that combine traditional Spanish flavors and modern presentation. To start, we share a beef carpaccio topped with cured cheese and toasted pine nuts. We also ordered the artichoke flour served with the perfectly cooked egg and thin slices of Iberian bellota ham. For the main course, we couldn't resist the octopus leg, served over potatoes and finished with chili pearls. The octopus was beautifully cooked, tender on the inside with a lovely char on the outside, while the potatoes soaked up all the incredible flavors. It was the perfect ending to an unforgettable day in Malaga. Great food, fantastic service, and a cozy atmosphere that make us want to stay just a little longer. After a day filled with history, culture, and plenty of walking, this was the perfect way to end our first day in Malaga. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, travelers. It is our second day here in Malaga, and we're starting strong with breakfast at Casa Aranda, a true local institution famous for its churros con chocolate. There is no better way to ease into a day of exploring than with one of the city's most iconic breakfast traditions. Since 1932, this spot has been serving crispy churros and rich hot chocolate in the most traditional, old-school Andalusian way possible. After breakfast, we're taking a stroll through Parque de Málaga, one of the city's most beautiful green spaces. Lined with towering palm trees, lush tropical plants, elegant fountains, and vibrant flowers, it feels like a peaceful oasis in the heart of the city. For more than a century, this park has offered locals and visitors a shady retreat between Malaga's historic center and the waterfront. With an impressive collection of subtropical plants from around the world, it is considered one of Spain's most botanically diverse urban parks. Our next stop is Muelle Uno, Malaga's modern waterfront promenade, filled with shops, restaurants, palm trees, and beautiful views of the marina and the Mediterranean Sea. Originally built as part of Malaga's commercial port, Muelle Uno has been transformed into one of the city's most popular places to relax and enjoy the waterfront. To Today, it is where locals and visitors come to shop, dine, and take in the sea breeze while watching luxury yachts and sailing boats drift through the marina. As you stroll along the promenade, you will find public art, lively cafes, and plenty of spots to sit and soak up the Mediterranean atmosphere. On one side, you have the sparkling harbor, and on the other, great views of the city skyline with Gibraltar Castle rising above Malaga in the distance. Whether you're stopping for a coffee, browsing the boutiques, or simply enjoying the scenery, Muelle Uno is the perfect place to experience Malaga's modern coastal lifestyle. We're headed now to La Malagueta beach. It's just a few minutes away from Muelle Uno. This golden sand beach offers stunning Mediterranean views, crystal clear water, and lively atmosphere. La Malagueta is Malaga's most famous urban beach and the perfect place to experience the city's laid-back coastal lifestyle. Stretching for over a kilometer, this blue flag beach is known for its soft golden sand, calm waters, and scenic views of the Mediterranean Sea. It is a favorite spot for both locals and visitors, whether you're swimming, sunbathing, playing beach volleyball, or simply enjoying a leisurely walk along the shore. The palm-lined promenade behind the beach is filled with cafes and restaurants, making it easy to stop for a drink or a bite to eat while taking in the sea views. If you're visiting Malaga, spending some time here is a must. Whether you're looking to relax under the Spanish sun or just enjoy the refreshing sea breeze, La Malagueta offers the perfect mix of city energy and beachside tranquility. It is time for lunch now, so we're headed to a chiringuito in La Malagueta called El Cachalote. El Cachalote is a beloved local seafood restaurant just steps from La Malagueta. Thanks to its prime location along the Costa del Sol, the restaurant is known for serving fresh, locally caught seafood in a relaxed, beachfront setting, and since we're on Costa del Sol, trying fresh seafood is an absolute must. I ordered espeto de sardinas, one of Malaga's most iconic dishes. Fresh sardines are skewered on a cane stick and traditionally grilled over an open wood fire right on the beach, giving them a smoky flavor that is simple but incredibly delicious. I also tried the grilled rosada, a mild white fish that is popular in southern Spain, served with crispy French fries. Everything was simple but fresh, perfectly cooked and full of Mediterranean flavor. There is something special about enjoying seafood this close to the sea. It doesn't get much fresher than this. If you're spending the day at La Malagueta, El Cachalote is a great place to stop for an authentic taste of Malaga. After a relaxing afternoon at La Malagueta, we made our way back to Muelle Uno to wind down the day with cocktails at Nusa. With its stylish waterfront setting and beautiful views of the marina, it is the perfect place to sit back, enjoy a refreshing drink, and watch the boats gently glide by. As the afternoon fades into evening, the atmosphere here becomes even more vibrant, making it a great spot to soak in Malaga's coastal charm. To end our day in Malaga, we had dinner at Montana, a cozy restaurant set inside a beautifully restored historic building that blends traditional Andalusian character with a warm contemporary atmosphere. The menu showcases fresh local ingredients with creative takes on classic Spanish cuisine. We started with two appetizers, confit artichokes topped with Iberian ham and a Spanish omelette with langoustines. The artichokes were incredibly tender, while the salty Iberian ham added a rich depth of flavor. The Spanish omelette was soft and creamy, and the sweet, delicate langoustines elevated this classic Spanish dish with an elegant coastal twist. For the main course, we ordered the slow-cooked Angus beef short rib. It was melt-in-your-mouth tender, full of rich flavor, and the perfect way to end an amazing day exploring Malaga. Combined with the restaurant's beautiful setting and welcoming atmosphere, it made for a memorable dining experience. Malaga surprises everyone who visits. It is a mix of old and new, beach and culture, tapas and fine dining. If you're coming to southern Spain, don't skip this city. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell and drop your favorite Malaga spots in the comments. See you on the next trip.